Go ahead and pull up the chat here. One moment. Here's the intro. I'm going to play some RUGRATS Studio Tour, which is the sequel to Search for Reptar.
Welcome to the Gigantomungus Studio Tour, everyone. Home of Gigantomungus fun. My name is Larry, and I'll be your guide today. On your left is our prop storage area. It's totally cool, but we're not going there till later on in the tour. On your right is the hot set area, filled with huge movie stars shooting exciting new blockbuster films.
Just clearing up the notifications again, as I always do at the beginning of these streams, it seems. Fucking piece of shit mouse.
Imitation meat products. All the prices tailored to meet the movie star's budget. Limited edition.
This is the best studio tour I ever been on. Me too. Where it's gonna be even hotter.
Okay, if this will just let me alter the information of the stream.
I do it. We should have stayed on that hot old studio tour. But no, you guys had to go on some big adventure, and now we're in big trouble. Adventure? I can find you light. Hey, you guys, I think I see a nightlight. Follow me. But I think I'll just stay here. All alone in the dark.
Okay,
Here we go.
now all the information should be correct, and we are good to go.
I have a walkie-talkie. Sorry, little guys. You can't go into the top-secret filming area. I have the only keys to the high-tech, space-safe security door, which is open. Oops. Ah, my keys. Double oops. Great. Now I gotta find the other keys, unlock this door, and rescue that kid. So much for a long lunch.
And now the game should start.
Come on, you guys. We got to search this whole studio to find the rest of those keys and rescue that kid. Bill. Once we got the key, it goes in that locky thing.
That's fairly self-explanatory.
Go!
Basically, it's the same concept as the,
Mommy's gonna...
what are they called? Okay, well, we will start with Chucky in outside space.
Are you sure this is such a good idea?
Alright.
I am Captain Kirk and they send me Mr. Spook. Well, get ready. You're going where no baby has gone before. Outside.
I like how they finally give that voice a face to it, because that guy's voice is in a lot of Rugrats episodes.
Let's not say we did it.
As you can see, the graphics are slightly improved from the previous game, but they're still pretty much the same.
Hey, you. Yeah, you with the fishbowl on your head. The film crew has been waiting for hours. If you need a quick review of the mission,
We'll do 0 Gs.
Otherwise, head to the.
This is a job for Space Ranger Chucky.
Now this has a lot more levels than Search for Reptar, and it's a little bit more difficult because there's some platforming and stuff, but it's still not that hard. 3 minutes and 45 seconds to get to the exit doors. Okay.
Aliens are planning to take over. Ready? Lights, camera, action!
So we're gonna get these. And I had that little zapper remote that Angelica actually had in the previous game. We gotta zap Mr. Friend. Yeah, this platforming is probably the worst part of the game. But honestly, it's still not that bad, especially once you got the hang of it. Luckily at this part they do give you a decent amount of time. But it does get harder as you progress through the levels. Although this platforming doesn't feel anywhere near as janky as I remember, so that's a good sign. Okay, there's really no reason to go up there, I guess. I wish that real-life Reptar bars were shaped like they should be. That's my one criticism of them. Also, the filling is much more gooey on the actual Reptar bars, which looks like it would be tastier, honestly. But I do like the real-life Reptar bars too. They're pretty good. Okay, this one. Okay, so far so good. Again, I definitely remember this being harder than it actually is. Now, there is the matter of the timer, but I think I'm doing okay. But you know what? I don't actually need to go over here. Fine, fine. Okay, we're not going to jump over there and get the Reptar bars because I don't know how much time I have left. Okay, good. We did that, so... I actually had plenty of time to get those Reptar bars, but I wasn't sure how close I was to the exit, so... Now we're going to do Scene 2 of Zero G's. That's the thing, is each level has different stages in this one, which the first didn't.
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
I don't think you gotta play as Phil or Lil in Search for Reptar. Oh, well, yeah, you did, in Ice Cream Mountain, that's right. And in Circus Angelicus, now that I think about it, but, there is actually a third Rugrats PlayStation game called Totally Angelica, but I don't actually have that one. Alright, now I think is where things do get to be slightly more difficult, but again, that's mostly just the cameras. God damn it, I didn't even jump yet, come on. Okay, fuck off. I don't even know how that happened. I didn't even do the cutscene where you die. Okay, now there's not really any way to adjust the cameras on this, which is kind of the biggest problem with it. Now, this is more like I remember. The platforming in this game is not its strong suit, and that's for damn sure. Almost made it. Okay. Oh, shit, that falls? Fucking piece of shit. Alright, so I need to get another checkpoint, because then, I mean, there's no way I can even finish this level at this point because of how much time I've wasted on this first jump. Oh, shit. See, the thing is you gotta think of it as more like a 2D platformer. You gotta angle yourself a certain way and then never hit up or down. And we're not gonna make it in time, but, let's try again. Hopefully I get it right this time. I don't know why I had so much trouble there. Yeah, I know.
Ready?
Yeah, go on.
Camera! Action! You've escaped, but it's not nappy time yet. Make it to the supply area just outside.
I don't know why these studio executives are willing to just let these babies make movies when they, like, intruded in the studio, but whatever. And I guess that's not really, our concern, is it? Okay, we're gonna try not to dilly-dally because, again, I don't know how well I'm gonna handle this first bit. Because it's all about the way you line yourself up. So once you're lined up perfectly, you just gotta... That did not work. Still, this first jump is my nightmare. God damn. Didn't even jump. See, these controls, while not the worst thing in the world, are definitely a little bit janky. It's all about the way you line yourself up, though, like I said before. We're going to wait for this to go up so it doesn't push us off the map. And we're going to run like hell. Same thing here. Oh, what the? That was up far enough! Fuck you! Can I shoot these? No, I cannot. You gotta wait until they're, like, super high up. good. I think we got another checkpoint there. And I didn't have to wait till that one was as high up. I don't get it. Yeah, I hear Mr. Friend up here. I do feel like they kind of reuse Mr. Friend in these games a lot as an enemy. I mean, that's fine, whatever, but... Especially in this one, because he's in, like, every single thing. I mean, to be fair, what other enemies are they going to put in? Alright, now, let's see. I don't know when it, like, if it gets harder from here, or... Now, Susie wasn't in the first game at all.
Camera! Action! Get to the moon base control room to activate the protective shield.
So it is nice that they added her to this one. I think probably the hardest level in this game is Okie Dokie Jones. I mean, Reptar Park itself, like, it seems hard at first, but it's actually super, super easy. But Okie Dokie Jones is a bit difficult, if I remember correctly. So we gotta wait till this thing stops zapping, and then go. Fuck! I do not like the zappy things. They're probably the worst part of this level. Now, one thing I don't get, people complain that this game is too similar to the first game. And I really don't see it. I mean, it is very similar, but it's a sequel, for one, so it should be similar. And for two, there's a lot more variety in this one than there is in the first, because there's just so many more levels. I mean, granted, I can see the similarities, because you're collecting something to unlock a final objective, just like you do in the first with the Reptar puzzle pieces, but they just replace them with keys in this one. God damn these zappy things. How did that not make it? I have not got boosters yet in this level. I'm gonna have to, like, redo this one. Is there a way just to restart this one? No, there is not. Because I don't have enough time to complete the level at this point. So I'm just gonna give up on it and come, like, I'm gonna retry it, but there's no retry level button, unfortunately, so I gotta wait until I run out of time, then retry it. This game is also, like I said, considerably longer than the first game. I don't think there's any way I can clutch this, but I can try, I guess. Honestly, some of this stuff reminds me of Robot Rebel Ranch from the Ed Ed Nitty game. Try again. I'll get it this time. I just gotta be more patient, I think, is my problem.
Ready?
Well, that was a fail. Interesting thing is, like, none of the levels in this are based on episodes, whereas all of the levels in the other one were. They're all movie parodies. Well, some of them are. Some of them are definitely not. They're just kind of movie genre sort of things. But, like, you got stuff like Okie Dokie Jones and Reptar Park. If you notice, I'm actually trying to collect the Reptar bars in this one, just because, like I said, it is a longer game, so getting free keys from Reptar bars honestly isn't a bad thing in this one. Whereas in the first one, I honestly tried to kind of avoid it, because there's just so few missions, it doesn't make that much of a difference. I do still prefer the first game for whatever reason, but this one is good too. Get that rocket jump just in case we need it. And we'll do this. We'll do this and that and this and that and then. Blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. We finished 0 Gs.
I did it! We're coming, Dewey!
So we're gonna go put those keys in the door, and then we might try some other levels for other areas. Because although I do love outside space, it is nice to mix it up with some variety, so...
Fly me, fly always be.
And to be fair, there are a lot of very similar levels in this. Like, there's shooting galleries, I think, in each area, and races in each area, I think. And there's a couple of different golf levels. Now this one I actually will be saving. The first one you don't need to save because you can beat the game very quickly in one sitting. What is it doing? We'll do Lazy Saddles. Just because Susie wasn't in the first one, we want to play a little bit as her. Although we already have a little bit, you know what I mean? See what I mean? How does that executive know who she is, and why would he let her back here?
Mosey on in and start filming your Western epic, Lazy Saddles. Get along, little Susie.
The plot to this game makes no sense when you think about it logically.
That must have been the lone stranger.
Or maybe that guy's a figment of their imagination. Like, you know, when they go on adventures and stuff. Maybe he doesn't actually exist. This roundup will do roundup.
You're not used to handling little critters. Good luck, partner. Watch out for tumbleweeds.
Oop, that was the wrong button.
It's like a petting zoo gone crazy. There's critters loose all over the barnyard. Round them all up by using the circle button to pick them up and put them down. You don't have all day, so watch that timer.
Okay, just a quick second here.
Lights, camera, action!
I'm gonna pause it real quick just because I dropped my mouse again, and it closed out the stream on the screen, so in case I get chat, I want to actually have that up. So please go. Please, please, behave, mouse, behave. Then we go here, and we got the stream back up on my screen. Sorry about that. Alright, let's continue. Now, roundup, we just want to get all the bunnies and put them in the right area. Which I think is right over here, isn't it? Oh, no, okay, so, no, the rabbits go in the rabbit pen, chickens go in the chicken pen. Got it. What's up, Louie? So I think we'll just finish the rabbits first, then we'll do the chicks. Now, what is the proper term for a baby rabbit? Would it be a cub or a calf, or what the hell would it be? Then again, what's a baby mouse called? Life's important questions, am I right? And we got one more rabbit and 3 more chicks. Alright, there's stage 1 of that.
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
I do like how they give you different outfits for each stage. I don't think they did that at all in the first one.
I'm gonna get you.
I like how the animals aren't actually in my hands. They just float just in front of my hands. Well, the rabbits are, like, absorbing my arms, which looks painful, but whatever. But, like, the chickens, they just float, like, in front of Tommy's hands. He's not actually holding it. I'm gonna get you. That was a very weird pause there. Tommy knows what's up. He's number the bestest. The 3 special pigs only. Alright, now I think when you pick up a special pig, it like does like a sparkly thing, doesn't it? Nope, not that one. So it makes a wah noise when you pick it up. So those are all wrong. This might be one. See, it does a sparkly thing when you get the right one. I guess this farmer only cares about 3 of his pigs. The other he couldn't give 2 shits about. Maybe the others are for bacon, and he's only going to keep 3 of them alive. The hell out of my way, pigs. I like how these babies are strong enough to lift like piglets and stuff. Okay. Where is that last pig? Is it this one? Fine, I'll try again. Damn. I don't know why finding those 3 special pigs is so hard. You think there's 3 pigs as reference to the 3 little pigs, or am I overthinking it?
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
Oops. You know the most underrated episode of Rugrats is? The Blizzard. Great episode.
It's time for you.
Oh, hey, that's the good one. Alright, that'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright, now I think it's going to have me do the sheep. Which, if you play back that audio of me saying do the, it's going to have me do the sheep, that might be very strange if taken out of context.
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
I think Spike can bark, can't he? Guess not. I thought I could push a button to bark, but I guess not. Nope, nope, nope. We don't want that one going over there. That area is for whites only. I swear I remember Spike being able to bark. Well, on the plus side, the black sheep seem to just be putting themselves in, so I don't gotta worry about them. What kind of dog is Spike? I mean, he's yellow with, like, purple spots. What the hell kind of dog is that? I think they explain it in the episode where he goes missing, but I don't remember. Now, how you're gonna keep the sheep in their respective pens when there's no walls, you got me, but, you know. Get the fuck back in there, go! These sheep's legs don't even move, look at them. They just kind of bounce up and down. Arr. If a dog eats a chocolate bar, that's toxic. What kind of message is this trying to teach? That reminds me, I do still need to do 7 Voyages of Cynthia on the first game. Alright. Well, there's Roundup. Can I pick this pig up here in the menu?
Maybe now
No, I cannot.
dip.
Whoa, hey, this is more fun than watching paint dry.
I always wanted to be a cowgirl.
Okay, I think the minecart one is one of the most irritating levels, so let's get it out of the way.
Rollin', 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 watch old Susie go in.
You know something that I remember that, it doesn't hold up at all to this day, but I do remember it and it's still nostalgic. But there's an old music video called the RUGRATS, and it's absolutely terrible, but I loved it as a kid. It's a rugrat from under the map. It's a rugrat. It's a Rugrats rap. Damn, your batteries drain a lot faster in this one. Okay, so now I gotta take the gold back to the entrance without getting got by Mr. Friend.
Now where's that mine?
So it's actually back this way, and then... Yeah, okay, we're good so far, and then up here. Alright, cool, we got another key for Reptar bars.
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
Another thing that really doesn't make sense about this game, about the plot anyway, is, so, all these Mr. Friends are here, but that's an invention that Stu abandoned after the failure of it. So, I mean, unless he sent the prototype out and this studio just happened to really like it and decided to use it, I don't get it. I think Mr. Friend is up here, so I gotta be careful. Ooh, purple Reptar bar. That's worth like 5. Curiously, there are actually purple Reptar bars in the real world now, too, so I thought that was kind of cool. Again, they're still the wrong shape, but, you know, whatever. Whatever tickles your pickle. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever massages your sausages. You're an alcoholic? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Louie. Are you coming to me as if I'm some sort of AA meeting? No, that's a serious issue, and I hope you can get over it. Because I had a cousin that had that. It was not good. But he has stopped drinking, so good for him. I think I've got all of the possible gold in this particular area. No, not that way. Okay, fine, we're gonna go in a circle, but whatever, fuck it. God damn it, go the other way, Chucky. There we go. I do remember these mines get a bit complicated as you go on. No, I just thought you'd let me know for the fun of it. Okay, fair enough. Could be worse, though. Could be a heroin addict. Now, if I remember, there's actually some lava in these mines later on in the game. I don't think I'm gonna have enough... Ooh, god damn you, Mr. Friend. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to finish this one. I'm gonna have to redo it, because I'm running out of time on the game. See, there are a lot of Mr. Friends in here. Oh, that one got me. Oh, I can't see. These cameras, man. Fucking hell. This is one of the few channels where you'll see someone play a children's game and swear. Keep it under your hat.
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
This one has considerably more gold to collect than the first stage. Okay, this is not working out. There we go. There you go. See, the problem with this one is you gotta fucking gun it. And you gotta know which way to go to actually get the gold. Ah, God. And these carts are kind of janky to control, too. Speaking of janky, you want to know a show that went super downhill? Black Jesus. Was the Aaron McGruder show he did after he quit doing the Boondocks. And it started out pretty decent. I mean, it was okay. It was no Boondocks, that's for sure. I fucking love the Boondocks, but, that show, I stopped watching it after the episode Janky Cable, because I'm like, you know what? This show fucking sucks. Have I ever been pissed as fuck? Of course. Oh, you mean drunk? No, no. For a second I thought you were saying pissed off, but then I remembered pissed also means drunk, so no, I've never actually been drunk, so... Ooh, God damn it, I ran into it.
Look out! Ghost!
Fuck. I have had alcohol, but I've never been drunk. Aren't I curious what it's like? Sure, but I just haven't. And part of the reasoning for that is I like to always be in complete control of what's going on with my head, you know? And with being drunk, it turns off the inhibitors, and personally, I feel those inhibitors are quite important. Goddamn, Mr. Friend. Fuck you, Mr. Friend.
Take my gold, please!
We might do a different level after this, because I don't know if I want to keep doing this with Mr. Friend, just taking all the gold and everything. We're not going to do that again. I'm just not one of the cool kids? Oh, man, you make me feel so sad. That makes me muy triste. Are there any other drugs you'd like to try at some point? No, of course not, because that would be illegal, and I'd never say anything like that. Video games are type of drug. There you go. Yeah, you know, gaming disorder, serious issue. But yeah, I would never openly admit to having any illegal interests, because I am a good boy. Oh, what button is... Oh, it's X. I feel like this would be much easier if I could use the analog stick, but I can't. You also used to suffer from anime. There you go. Yeah, that's a bad one, dude. I got that. Hey, I like coffee. Coffee's not bad. I don't hate... Like, the thing is that I'm really picky about coffee. See, I like to load my coffee with cream and sugar. I can't just have straight coffee. It's disgusting. But cream, sugar, and all sorts of flavoring. My coffee has to be, like, 1% coffee before I'll drink it. Whoops! Whoops! Coffee, you used to suffer from anime? Oh yeah, I already read all that, so never mind. Proceed. For a second I thought I saw another thing in the chat, but both of those are things I've already read. Don't like having cream or sugar in your coffee? It takes away from the coffee flavor too much? See, me, I don't like the flavor of coffee on its own. I find it absolutely disgusting, so I have to flavor the shit out of it. Okay, that's easy enough.
That wasn't very pretty, folks.
You love coffee, but you hate coffee-flavored food? Yeah, I get you, dude. I don't mind coffee-flavored food, depending on what it is. Got used to drinking cocoa tea and other stuff without sugar in a few weeks, yeah. I don't know, dude. For me, things... The hot drinks have to be sweet, or else I won't touch them. I also super overly sugar my Kool-Aid. Like, I put in a ton of sugar. Yeah, it's much healthier without sugar as well. Yeah, I'm sure, but since when have I given a fuck about health?
I do better than that.
My diet's always been shit.
Ready? Lights, camera.
Now, granted, I do try to cut back, but not like actively. Lots of exercise? Not yet, but you see, I work a physically somewhat demanding job, so that that helps.
Hey, that's not very nice.
No, but the thing is I don't drink really or anything, so I do care about health that much. But like when it comes to my diet, I don't really pay a lot of attention to it. But most of the exercise I get is at work. Occasionally I go on hikes and stuff too, but that's about it. I used to go to the gym, not so much now, just because I don't want to have to pay for a membership, but or pay for entry either way. But you know, I like to go on walks and hikes, and I work a physical job, so. And I've actually lost quite a lot of weight since I started that job, believe it or not. But, like, I've only very occasionally had alcohol, and even then it's very small amounts. Usually just chop wood, dig, or mosh. There you go. I should probably try not to suck at this. That'd be nice.
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
Okay, so I think if it's going to go in order, then the first one should be down here. Let's see if it actually does that. Close. So not quite, but you know. Every time I go to the doctor, I have perfect health, so. I don't know, I mean, part of the reason I eat junk is just because it's fast and easy. And it's never really affected me too negatively. I mean, it has in some ways, but. And I do try to cut back every now and then, but like, for me, I count meals, not like calories or anything. So as long as I only have like between 1 and 3 meals and minimize snacking, I'm fine. Usually I'll eat 1 meal a day. Maybe 2. Sometimes 3. As far as fruit goes, I do like fruit. I just don't get it very often. It sure is. Ask Charlie Sheen. You guys ever seen that clip of Charlie Sheen talking about winning and he's talking about doing cocaine or something?
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
I do like that you have infinite ammo in this, because this would be ridiculously hard if you didn't.
You're the good guy. We're in a lot of trouble.
No, definitely not. I'd say we're all about on par. We all have about the same kind of diet, dude. We all eat a lot of junk. I mean, I eat healthy stuff, too. Like, my grandma makes dinners every Sunday, and I go over to her house. What's up, ident fan? How you doing? I didn't even know I hit that. As you can see, I'm playing Studio Tour today, so... And, Louis is trying to give me a lecture about health, as per usual. Which levels have I done? I have done 0 Gs, I tried the minecart one, and I did Roundup. Generally concerned about my diet? No, dude, I'm fine, dude. Like I said, anytime I've ever gone to the doctor, I've been in perfect health. For some reason, I'm able to handle this. Now, like I said, I do try to cut back. If I eat like a ton of junk at once, I will feel like shit, but... Oh, thanks, dude. That's cool. I watched your, I actually watched your, Steam review video. That actually made me pretty interested. I might actually look into getting some of those, even though I'll be terrible at all of them, as you can probably tell from everything I've ever done ever. So does this move smoother if I'm not constantly shooting? Do Diapies of Thunder after this level? Sure. You yourself are a former Rugrats pro player? Yeah, I'm a current Rugrats pro player, as you can see. Rugrats is competitive. Angelica is banned from tournament play, but I'm not gonna lie, I stole that joke from Vinesauce Joel. But anyway, like you get what I mean. Try that again. But it doesn't seem to have Battle Royale. Yeah, I know, right? What kind of day and age is this when a game can be made without Battle Royale? Even though this game was made in like 2000. God damn. So, you know one video that really pissed me off just because it was retarded? So I watched Screw Attack's top 10 worst Mortal Kombat characters, right? And they put Stryker on there, and for both the reason they put him on there was retarded as hell. So they're like, oh, he's a stereotypical 90s cool guy. And then they said, what kind of guy in this day and age has a backwards hat? It's like, dude, that game was made in 93. And they're like, they tried to make up for it in recent entries, but that doesn't make up for it. It's like, you're complaining about a game from 93 for having 90s stuff in it. And then you're saying that the character is a modern day character, and saying what kind of character in this day and age would have a backwards hat. It's like, do you even hear yourself when you write your scripts? I mean, granted, Screw Attack, they do a lot of things that are kind of iffy for me, but...
You should get your eyes checked. If you're the good guy, we're in a lot of trouble. If you're the good guy, we're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I am terrible at this.
The timer's broken.
Attack on Manime? Have you heard there is an upcoming Nicktoons racing game? I have not. Hasn't there been a couple of those, though? Last attempt on this, and then I'll just go do Diapies of Thunder.
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
Oh, it does let me use the analog stick! Okay, that's gonna help immensely. Yet I'm still terrible. I gotta, like, line the cursor up over it, then shoot, I think. And ignore the Reptar bars. Damn, so close. Garfield cart for life. There you go. Stu's Robot Cat and Mr. Friend are at the studio tour in the intro. Oh yeah, they are, aren't they? Tell you what, we'll come back to Milk Squirt or whatever. Right now, we're just gonna go do Diapies of Thunder. Was like thunder all through the night. I don't even know who sings that song. I just know it exists. Because I used to have this CD that had it on it.
Get along, little Susie.
When I was a kid.
Later.
Alright, let's see. Let's do Diapies of Thunder is right here.
Yeah, follow us.
Boy, race car drivers just keep getting
I
younger.
swear that guy has like a million voices.
Who's ready to film the big race scenes? So put it in high gear and peel out through those doors. If you can reach the gas pedal, that is.
Yes, I have made Anime Hero references. I love the Anime Hero, dude. He's a good anime YouTuber. He's one of the few ones that I actually watch. Because I quite like his videos. They're good. And he is the only person I know who has done more Devilman videos than me. Is that the mini golf owner, Earl Skaggs? Maybe. Maybe. You might be right, actually, now that I think about it.
Welcome to Gigantomongous Super Speedway, home of the...
Have I still got Xbox Live? Yeah, I do at the moment. If you want to chat in a party, we still can. I've been online, actually... all day today was me, up until this. Your favorite is Double 4 anime? Yeah, there you go. We need to stop this filthy Frank. He's making fun of his anime or Naruto fans. We need to take his channel down. Double 4 anime.
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
It's photo time for you. Bye.
How do I... That's how. Check out how thin the character's neck is? Yeah, it's true. They are pretty thin. I mean, it's Rugrats, though. That's how they always are.
Hey, you can't pass me. I'm the boss.
Also, Misty Slash... I'm not familiar with that one, so... I feel like I screwed this up. I really wish there was a restart level button, but there's not. Chucky's dead face. Yep. Ooh, I can honk. Awooga. Oh, luckily there's fucking 8 laps. That's ridiculous. DSP's restart song is in your top 10 hits. Not familiar with that one. I'm not that much of a Dark Side Phil expert, I must confess. I'm only familiar with a couple of his things, like his, you know, I'm so used to not having checkpoints, and then he's like bitched about checkpoints multiple times. You know who looks a lot like Darkside Phil? Steven Seagal. I think that's who it is. He looks a little bit like Darkside Phil. I think that's who I'm thinking of, anyway. And of course Tommy's in front. Yeah, he sure is. This game likes to favor Tommy. I mean, if this game did have one with stronger AI, it would make sense to be Tommy, since he's kind of the leader and he's like the smartest out of the babies. Yeah, I don't think there's any possible way I can win this right now. Second place, not the worst. Let's redo that.
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
Slow down, you big road fraud! Follow the leader, and that's me. I think somebody needs a timeout.
Makes you want to listen to F-Zero music? Yeah, there you go. I always found it interesting that Captain Falcon originated from F-Zero, but his Falcon Punch wasn't a thing until Smash. Damn, Tommy is fast. Hey, look, I'm overlapping Angelica. That's pretty great. I think Angelica's intentionally programmed with bad AI or something. Why play Mario Kart when you can play this? Am I right? Only thing that's better is Garfield Kart. Or Garfield Kart 2. Is there a Garfield Kart 2? I feel like there is. I seem to remember hearing that. Maybe that was a lie, I don't remember, but... You know that there's a Shrek kart. That's a thing, so... I don't think I can get ahead of Tommy again. This game is very unforgiving. Second place again. Let's try one last time. Because that's all it's going to take, because we're going to do it. And we're going to do it right. Or my name is Big Sunny Lulu, and it's not. God damn it, Angelica. Let's exit and then do it again. Happy to get lots of terribly translated Polish games back in the day. Never had that, man. That's pretty great. Okay, let's try that again.
Oops, no key.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
What do you think is the hardest game you've ever beat? You're watching Family Guy? Oh, okay. What's up, Anthony? I don't know why Tommy has to be such a fucking wunderkind, like Umbra from yesterday. He's a fast boy. Oh, here we go. Ooh, almost. I'm right behind him now, though. Yeah, Tommy is like super fast in this game. It's ridiculous. Translation was kind of like this, but in Hungarian. A lot of exciting Tungening Sofaler race try experienced in this game. That's pretty great. Probably Ninja Gaiden 2 or something, but you don't remember? Okay. For a second, you thought I was playing Mario Kart on stream, but then you thought, damn. Yeah, right? Maybe you'd say Contra 3 on hard mode? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of good difficult games out there. I just hardest game I've beat is probably Cokehead Junkie, which is a if you don't know, it's a ROM hack of Codename Viper on the NES. But the thing is when I beat it, I was using save states, so I don't know if you can really count that. But yeah, this is some Mario Kart, isn't it, Anthony? This is the new Mario Kart 11 leaked. Don't go telling everyone I have early access to it, please, or else I could get in serious trouble. What the hell? I just hit nothing. I mean, I'm so far ahead of the other players it doesn't even matter, but... And by players, I of course mean the CPU, or the computer. But, fuck yeah, we did it! Let's go put the keys in the door.
Alright, I got a key. Now, let's try and get Dill.
How about you, Anthony? What's the hardest game you've ever beat?
That made me dizzy. I'll be back real soon. Mommy's gonna notice Dill's gone because it's gonna be quiet.
Let's play some Captain Cookies.
RUGRATS babies, let's set sail.
Played a lot of really hard games. One of them he beat was called James Cameron's Dark Angel for the PS2. Okay.
It's showtime, babies.
Arr, ahoy, matey, you're lady. The Captain Cookies crew is ready to set sail. Go through yonder doors and choose a set to start filming. See you on the set, landlubber.
The star is supposed to be late.
See, what's this one?
Pirate places.
Treasure collecting, and then what else is there in this area?
Treasure collecting scene, get ye to the set door. If not, X marks the spot where we'll get your ship shape.
There are hard games you like, but you can't get into shoot-'em-ups? Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I haven't really... I mean, I like some shoot-'em-ups, like, you know, like Defender and stuff, but...
Treasure hunting secrets.
Or But Ugly Martians on the Game Boy Advance. But,
I hope you be ready, lass. This production cost quite a few.
because I think the treasure is kind of the main one in this area, but I remember there being more stuff. There's Pirate Golf, I think.
Hope you don't got any wooden legs, matey. But if you do, polish 'em up.
That's Tag.
Time for the big pirate treasure
And this is...
scene.
No, Foot Race. That's right.
It's a little rusty.
Let's do Foot Race.
First, and I'll give you some friendly
What was the hardest game I played without using save states? Well, that I've played I'd say either Call of Cthulhu or Devilman, but I haven't beat either one of those, so those are probably two of the hardest games I've played. And if you want to be real technical, I've played Takeshi's Challenge, so...
Ready?
Yeah, I hear you, dude. That can be kind of irritating. When games are just that unforgiving, it's pretty ridiculous. Well, I don't know, dude. It's pretty hard. I mean, I've gotten really far on it. I've just never beaten it. I don't know. Like I said, technically I've played Takeshi's Challenge, and I've played Silent Hill 2. Well, actually, I've played quite a bit of Silent Hill 2, so... If you consider that pretty hard, I've played that. But Takeshi's Challenge is hard in many ways, and I've played that, but not for very long, so... I don't know if you'd really count that. How far did I get in Call of Cthulhu? I got to Devil's Reef. But currently I am not that far because that save got corrupted. Silent Hill games are more about riddles? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's true. To be fair, that's where most of the quote-unquote difficulty does come in. You're right. Alright, see you later, Ident fan. Wouldn't say the action parts are hard on normal. No, I would agree, actually. It is more of just kind of figuring out what the hell to do. And I'd say that's honestly where a lot of the difficulty in Call of Cthulhu comes from as well. Because honestly, Call of Cthulhu is really not that hard when you think about it. I don't know. The new One Piece anime is looking great. Yeah, sure is. Captain Angelica is the replacement for, what's his name, Luffy? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't kept up with One Piece. I've never really watched One Piece. It just seemed like it was, like, over, like, 9 billion episodes, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, I finished all of Naruto, except I skipped the filler. But I feel like that's kind of, like, where I draw the line. Is anything that's, like, 1 trillion episodes, I don't know. One Piece is a hard one for me to get into. You're proud of me? Well, there you go. If you want to see a good pirate anime, Black Lagoon. That's my favorite, probably, out of any pirate anime. Although it's not the same kind of pirates. Why does Naruto have so much filler? So the thing is they finished the manga, and then they wanted to keep it going, right? But the thing is they only had, like, maybe, like, 5 or 6 actual chapters to adapt, but they still wanted to do, like, 50 episodes. There's like, I'm not even exaggerating, there's probably about 90 to 100 episodes of filler in Shippuden. Because there's one part called the New Chunin Exams that's all filler, and it's 20 episodes in a row, followed by 2 episodes of actual canon, followed by 4 more episodes of filler. That's true, reading the manga is always a good alternative. See, with me, I've only recently actually started actively reading manga. Before that, I would only read manga if it was an anime that I was, like, super familiar with, right? But I've started reading a lot of manga lately. I've been reading a lot of stuff by Go Nagai, for obvious reasons, because I've been super into Go Nagai ever since I first discovered Violence Jack, I'd say, but then it really picked up within the last couple of years. And especially with all this, like all the actual Devilman stuff getting US releases, that's definitely helped. Because, for some reason, on manga readers, Gonagai's entries, particularly the Devilman related ones, don't exactly get full releases, even unofficially. So it's better when we get official releases, because then we can get the whole thing, theoretically. In One Piece, canon episodes have terrible filler as well, really? Ugh. Naruto had a little bit of that, where, like, an episode was a relevant episode. It had, like, 2 minutes of relevant stuff, and then, like, 20 minutes of filler. I do like that this one's considerably shorter than the actual driving race, but it's still kind of... Here we go. God damn it. Hell yeah, we're gonna do this. Jump around. Jump up, and get down. First place. Mostly like manga that you feel can be great in manga format. Berserk, Vagabond, and Junji Ito. Yeah, that makes sense. I've read quite a lot of... like, the one I've mostly read is Gonagai, like I said, but I've read a decent amount of Junji Ito. I've read through Dissolving Classroom and Fragments of Horror, but I've also, let's see... Already won the key. Tag. What's tag again? Is it literally what it sounds like? Is that Mr. Krabs? Actually, no. I think that sounds more like the guy who says, "Are ya ready, kids?" Interesting thing. The guy who plays the pirate face on SpongeBob, you know, "Are ya ready, kids?" The guy who does that voice, he's actually from, he used to be in an old TV series called King Koopa's Cool Cartoons. All of those words are spelled with K's, by the way, instead of C's. King Koopa's Cool Cartoons basically was like a programming block where they would show, like, different cartoons. And the only one I can confirm was on there was Muppet Babies. But most of King Koopa's Cool Cartoons is lost. Do I know that because of Andy? No, actually I knew this because I looked, I love the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, so I was looking into some, like, stuff similar, like, other things that are related to it on Wikipedia, and I found King Koopa's Cool Cartoons, and then, in the comments, someone was saying, is that voice the guy who did the Pirates voice on SpongeBob? And other comments were saying, yeah, and I'm like, is that true? And so I looked it up, and sure enough, it was the same guy. But that is the kind of thing Andy would know, too, I'm sure. You love the Super Mario Bros. Movie as well, too bad it got a terrible game adaptation. That's pretty good. You know the biggest problem with that movie was? It was too boring. Like, I was expecting it to be so bad it's good, but, Yeah, I've heard about the Lost Media Wiki. Good site. Where is Tommy? Baby's got to do what a baby's got to do. So apparently Square does a slow walk, which I don't get what the point would be if I want to run up on them and tag them. Because there's not really any sneak element involved that I know of. I feel like I must have missed him somewhere. He's probably down in here. Yeah, it is day here, but yeah, see you later, dude. It's actually like a little after 4 in the afternoon here. Let's try that again. You know what song I never got? There's a song called 9 in the Afternoon. Where the fuck is Tommy, that motherfucker? Yeah, there you go.
Ready? Lights, camera, action!
Hey, dumb baby, I'm gonna go easy on ya.
What time's work? I'm gonna leave in about an hour. So there's that. Okay, we got Tommy. You know what I just fucking realized? It shows where they are on my mini-map. I don't know why I was having so much trouble finding Tommy, because the mini-map would have told me right where he was. I am a smart boy, but I am not a very smart boy. The scammers were right.
Good, now I can finally take a nap here.
But yeah, you see those little dots on my mini-map tell me exactly where they are. So I guess I'm going to get Phil right now. Would I fight Tony Montana for $1 million? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? That'd be ridiculous. That would not be worth it. Tony Montana, he's a hard motherfucker. You see how many fucking shots he can take? I mean, goddamn. He's a psychopath. Yeah, he sure is. Although, honestly, I was surprised with how much of a human side Tony has. Because he wasn't, like, all evil, and I liked that. I didn't expect that. You're the winner. You win. First prize. You are a winner! Ha ha ha! You are a winner! Ha ha ha! Hello? Did it crash? I think the game may have crashed. That makes me angry. Ooh, that makes me very angry. Yeah, it would appear the game has crashed. Have I seen the Green Mile? Yes, yes, I have. Looks like I might have to reset my PlayStation here. So as far as saving goes, yes, I did, but before I was playing as Angelica, before I was doing that level, so I saved right after the Mario Kart type level. Alright. Oh, did my controller die too? No, no, it didn't. Alright, you know, I think for now, I'm gonna stream something else, because that quit out on me, and, why not throw in a different game for fun? As usual, disclaimer, I do own all of these games, obviously. I've just saved the discs onto here for convenience. Play some Chef's Love Shack. Yeah, we'll play some more Studio Tour some other time. But yeah, luckily Studio Tour, luckily I did save, so. I love that sound. Now, at some point, Trevor and I are going to play this multiplayer, because if you don't know, there's actually mini-games that are multiplayer exclusive, so I've never played them. Baby, you know you're the one for me.
Baby, you know. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Before we get started, we're going to need your help.
Welcome home, son.
Please press your button to join in.
I was playing Rugrats, but the game crashed. Oh. Studio Tour. I already beat Search for Reptar on stream.
Going solo, huh?
You gonna actually buy it?
Probably. Not today, but probably tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
Hopefully.
Snowman's gonna get himself a
How's your
motorcycle.
week running today? Hot and heavy. Ooh, going the distance. This should be fun. South Park.
Chef's Love Shack.
Yeah, Comedy Central used to be cool though.
Oh, his eyes aren't broken in this version.
No, it's the 64 version that's broken, but that's only when you play it on emulators.
Good job, boy.
I swear it was like that on the cartridge too.
It might be. I don't have it on 64, so I don't know. What's the scientific name for a fart? Flatulence.
Good job, boy.
Anthony says hi with a bunch of like really cancerous emojis
One
afterwards.
just sucks. Fun.
Faggot. See you later.
See ya.
Good job, boy.
I know my random trivia. Watch me get every single question right. What do I want to play? I want to play, Chicken Lover's okay. We'll do Chicken Lover.
It's mini game time. If you're not sure how to play, check the instructions.
Kyler has left the building.
I swear we were just hanging out.
I miss old school South Park too, like seasons 1 through 3 had a very different feeling than the rest of the series.
Now that's family entertainment. Disrespect my authority? Which British ship became a synonym for mutiny?
I'm doing really good this game.
Great job. In an average month, how many eggs get laid by your average chicken?
30? Ah, man!
Boy, what in the fuck were you picking?
Well, I'm not gonna get it perfect then.
Mr. Mackey is adept at which psychological ploy?
That one?
Great job. All right, let's jump straight into a gameplay round.
I want to play Whack-A-Zombie. For some reason, I love Whack-A-Zombie. Bad Kitty? Okay. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun da 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 dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 da.
Buddy, you stay away from my pot.
Go.
That's a bad kitty. Banana, kitty's being a dildo. Stay away from my pot.
I have never beaten Bad Kitty. I am very bad at Bad Kitty.
Now that's family entertainment. To look at the Codman, you'd think Nebraska's full of pigs. Actually, it boasts more of these animals.
That one?
Great job.
Have I ever played the video game Hulk? Yeah, dude, I love
Bring
Hulk.
on the
Fucking good
wheel
game.
of fortuitousness. You kids are shooting.
Jolly fabulous! Jolly fabulous!
Congratulations, children. You won. Nothing. Welcome back, children. That was a great game. According to movie myth, Godzilla was awakened from his prehistoric disco nap by... Good job, boy. All right, let's jump straight into a gameplay round.
The one that's based on the movie. The one that's just called Hulk.
All right.
The one that's like a sequel to the movie, sort of. And you can play as the Grey Hulk. And you fight all the dog monster things, and then the final boss is a boss called the Leader. I'm gonna try to not fuck this one up, because I always die here. Oh, there's a bear! Well, damn. You guys ever seen unedited footage of a bear? It's pretty great.
Man, oh man, that was very exciting. He-Man Arnold Schwarzenegger gets preggers in this 92 hermaphrodite figure.
Yes, I do have that
Absolutely
game.
right. It's time for the pressure round.
Hey, what the? Man, this is. Hey, wait.
20 seconds, 10 questions. Oh, hey. Boo moo. Boo moo.
You hit me? And the bitch, I'll kick you in the nuts.
Yeah, I will, dude.
You dumbass hippie motherfucker. Damn ass is sorry as hell.
We're back.
Robert Smith, Robert
Admitted,
Smith.
Robert Smith is a quintessential goth rocker. What does quintessential mean? Correct, children.
All right, let's jump straight into a gameplay round.
Alright, I want Whack-A-Zombie. I hate parachute drop.
It's time for a game.
Away you go.
Do I feel like South Park was raunchier back then or now? I'd say it depends on the episode, honestly. Some episodes are raunchier than others. It's probably more now, because they can probably get away with more now. I think, see, the reason I love, especially, like, seasons 1 through 3 so much is it just had a very strange feel that you don't get in any of the others, and, like, in, like, season 1, they had a lot of cryptids and aliens and ghosts and shit, like, it felt, I don't know, it had an urban legendy, you know, the kind of stories you'd tell your friends around the playground. It felt like those were kind of played out in South Park, too. And then they'd have a moral at the end of every story. Because you don't get shit like that in later South Parks. It's all about politics now.
Out in the street.
Down on the corner, out in the street, man's
Absolutely right. Let's do the double down.
But as far as raunchier, probably now. I'd say, well,
How much are you going to bet?
I'd say
today,
South
kid?
Park was probably its raunchiest between seasons like 10 and 15.
Okay, here's Chef with the
But
question.
it's still pretty up there.
Manson thought this music group was telling him to kill.
Gah!
Damn, boy. What in the fuck were you thinking? The hot killer rock at the core of a volcano is called...
That one?
Great job.
All right, let's jump straight into a gameplay round.
What's your favorite South Park era? If you don't remember, I actually did a video a while back where I divided up the different South Parks into what I considered eras. And I like the terminology I used, but obviously you can use whatever you want. But I'd say seasons 1 through 5 are the You Killed Kenny era. Seasons 6 through 10 were the revamped era. Seasons 11 through 17 were the uncensored era. Seasons 17 through... or seasons 18 through 20 were the serialized era, and season 21 is the current era, because it's a little bit, it's still kind of, you know, serialized, but it's not, it's more, you know what I mean. I feel like each South Park era had its ups and downs. I think, well, honestly, the only one I think had its downs was season 20, because honestly, I love most of the South Park episodes. You love the really early to mid-2000s era up to, like, 2000, but it's still good today. Oh, yeah, it sure is. South Park has never been bad. I love every episode of South Park. It's just, I feel like season 20 was the first really big decline, and then luckily, season 21 was, like, great. I love season 21. But season 20 was absolutely atrocious compared to the rest. Like, it's still South Park. It's still good. I still like it, but season 20, I have some problems with it, I'm not gonna lie.
Which canned treat is advertised as good?
That one?
Great job. It's time for the pressure round.
I think season 6 is my favorite season.
Hey, wait.
20 seconds. Oh, hey.
Kick some ass or ass kicked. Ass kicked. Kicked ass.
Yeah, hit me. And I bet I'll kick you in the neck.
Move.
You dumbass hippie motherfuckers, but damn ass is sorry as hell.
And I also miss Chef. Obviously, the character can never come back since Isaac Hayes actually died after leaving the show.
Ooh, conjoined twins. As popular carnival attractions.
Correct, children. All right, let's jump straight into a gameplay round.
One thing I do like about 21, so there's an episode in 21. I don't know if you're all caught up, Anthony, but there's an episode called Sons of Witches.
It's time to test.
And it's my favorite episode in years, because it feels like a season 3 episode. Can you imagine how sick you'd feel after eating 16 pies?
We're back. Let's do the double down.
Oh boy. All or nothing, am I
How
right?
much are you going to bet today, kid? Okay, here's Chef with the question.
Meatloaf songs are dangerously broke. Find the fake one.
Damn.
No, children.
I think let's check out the love compartment, actually.
Older than Stan's grandpa, Worcestershire sauce was first brewed in this year.
Correct, children.
Don't get your nuts in a knot. This terrible testicular condition is known as... No, children.
Let's jump straight into a gameplay round.
Again, Frog Toss is one that I'm not a particular fan of, but hey.
It's time for a game. Go.
I can actually understand what Kenny's saying here. When you make him land, he says, dude, that's sick. And when you fuck up, he says, fucking stupid frog. Can't tell what he said there. I think he said, yeah, I fucking rock, but I'm not 100% sure. Because, believe it or not, I've gotten to the point where I can actually understand Kenny quite a bit often. Have I noticed that most of the videos of the songs from Chef 8 album are
Now that's family entertainment.
from the Chef 8 album called Pulled from YouTube?
Which of the following is not a firecracker?
Are you saying they were pulled from YouTube, or are you saying there's videos with that in the title? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit confused on what exactly you mean there. Which of the following is not a firecracker? Flaming dog.
That one?
Great job. Oh, yeah.
They were pulled from YouTube. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Good thing I have the album, huh?
You kid for sure. Wow, you get a free spin.
Wow, extra point.
Man, oh man, that was very exciting.
Torah, Torah, Torah. In Christianity, the Hebrew Holy Book is called...
Oh,
maybe the Penta.
Let's jump straight into a gameplay round.
Let's do Pizza Patrol. I like that one. Come on, Pizza Patrol. I mean, Roundup is fine, but...
Great, let's see who's got the skill.
Nickel Cousin Sportsy Boy. This reminds me of that Roundup game I just played on Rugrats a minute ago. Like, were they just recently pulled from YouTube, or, because I remember them being on there. The sound Kenny makes when he picks up the chicks, chicks is so funny, yeah. He's picking up chicks, but not in the way he'd want to, am I right?
Our big winner today is Kenny McCarthy.
I think we'll play one more round, just for the fuck of it. Yeah, but, like I said, I've gotten to the point where I've seen South Park so many times, I can actually understand Kenny most of the time. There's a few episodes where I can't, because it's ridiculous, but...
You mean it? Sure, Chef. Sure.
Sure, Chef. Sure. Up, down, down, left, right, BA, start.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Before we get started, we're going to need your help. Okay, let's move on. Going solo, huh? Two, 4, 6, 8. Choose the rounds you want to. You've done this before. Good lovin'. 6 rounds it is.
Have you ever played the game Turok Evolution? Which one's that? I played a few of the Turok games, so... Which console's that on?
South.
If it's on original Xbox, then yeah, I've played it.
Not counting South Parks, how many volcanoes will you find in the U.S.?
No, let's do the double down.
Okay, then yeah, I played it. Back in the day, Danny used to have it.
Okay, here's Chef with the question.
I thought it was pretty fun. From what I remember, I liked it.
This fireman movie starred one of those damn Baldwin brothers. Name it.
There.
Absolutely right.
The Mexican monster, Chupacabra, translates into English as...
There.
Absolutely right. All right, let's jump straight into a gameplay round.
Okay, Whack-A-Zombie. I like that one. That's one of my favorites. I really like Whack-A-Zombie. I really like Pizza Patrol. Bees at the Picnic's pretty fun.
It's time to test your...
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Pew pew. Alright. I think after this round I am going to end the stream, though. After I finish this playthrough of Chef's Love Shack.
What country is women's tennis great Martina Navratilova?
That sounds Czechoslovakian, but Czechoslovakia is no longer a country, so... Russia?
That one.
Damn, boy. What in the fuck were you thinking? Yeah. Let's bring on the Wheel of Fortuitousness.
See, because it would either be Czech Republic or Slovakia.
Jolly fabulous! Jolly fabulous!
Congratulations, Jerry. You won. Nothing.
I don't know why Chef looks so angry there. I know I've brought that up on previous, like, streams with this game and stuff, but he looks so angry when you win nothing.
Now that's family.
But yet he sounds so happy.
Still won't sing, huh? Chicken. Male vocalists without balls are known as...
That one.
Great job.
All right, get down.
All right. Let's jump straight into the gameplay round.
Yeah, Snow Forts is okay, I guess.
It's minigame time. Play ball.
All right, take it there. Damn it. Bastard. Damn it.
See, Kenny just said you guys fucking suck there, so...
Ready, game. We got it, Frankie. See you guys.
And then Kenny just said, I'll screw you guys as well there.
Alright, take it there. Oh, dude, that's the guy. Bastard. You suck. You suck. Good suck. Woohoo!
Man, oh man, that was very exciting. Let's do the double down. Place your bets.
Here.
Okay, here's Chef with the question.
Oh.
Jimbo loves rifles. Ned likes grenades. Chewie
That's an easy one.
Absolutely right.
I hope the next season of South Park comes out soon. I think it comes out in like September or something.
Where? There.
Absolutely right.
Hot vegan.
Who invented gunpowder?
Absolutely right. All right.
I should get the You Don't Know Jack game on PS1. Even though it's going to be like really old trivia. Then again, this is all really old trivia too, so...
It's mini game time. Read the instructions.
South Park will outlive us all.
Your control
I'm
display-
thinking The Simpsons will outlive us all for sure too, but the thing is, The Simpsons isn't what it used to be. South Park still pretty much is. South Park is still just as good as ever. I'm trying to complete this whole thing. I don't think I ever have. Ah, he got me. But do I think South Park will make it to 30 seasons? Yeah, easily. I mean, it's already guaranteed to 23. Because they're under contract. But Matt and Trey have said that they're going to keep doing it until Comedy Central tells them not to. So they're going to keep doing it as long as they can. I kind of hope that they take a break from, like, being, like, all about politics. South Park has always had politics in it. But, like, I feel like for Season 20, just specifically Season 20, honestly, it was nothing but. Season 21 was definitely a step in the right direction, because, like I said, there were several episodes that, like I said, Sons of Witches is my favorite episode in the last, like, 10 years.
Well, I guess that means you were wrong, children. The LPGA was officially formed in what year?
I don't even know what the LPGA is, I just guessed there.
Satan lives in the hoary netherworld, which means, of course, that it's...
But I think South Park will easily make 30 seasons.
Great. Let's see.
What's your favorite South Park episode? Mine is probably Return of the Fellowship of the Ring to the Two Towers. Although I do also like Professor Chaos and Simpsons Did It and Super Best Friends as well. So it's hard to pick for sure. But probably my favorite is Return of the Fellowship of the Ring to the Two Towers. God damn it, fucking bowling balls. Chef's going crazy with the bowling balls this time.
I'm feeling a little warm now. Help, help.
See, the thing is sometimes Scuzzlebutt is really easy, sometimes it's kind of difficult. The Guitar Hero one? Yeah, it's a pretty good one, Guitar Hero. What's your least favorite South Park episode? Mine is all of Season 20.
That was very exciting. Let's do the double down.
Because like I said, I still like Season 20, but Season 20 is my least favorite South Park, and it's all basically one long episode. So Season 20 is my least favorite episode. Although honestly, Ginger Cow is probably my second least favorite because it's okay,
Where
but
does the name Uzi come from?
That one?
No.
season 20, yeah, season 20 is pretty bad. And Ginger Cow is a decent enough episode, but it's probably my second least favorite after all of season 20.
That one?
Correct, children.
Hot feeding.
Salisbury Cathedral boasts the highest church spire in...
That one?
Correct, children.
Hot feeding.
All right.
I also, you know what, actually, you know what, no. Ginger Cow is probably my third least favorite. My second least favorite is probably the Magic Bush. The Magic Bush, doesn't do it for me, honestly. I'm not the biggest fan of the Magic Bush. That episode's honestly kind of boring. Like, it's okay. I like all the stuff with Butters and his dad, but...
We're back. Let's do the double down.
Fuck yeah, dude. Then the old Terrence and Phillip voices will be their normal
How much are you going
voices,
to
right?
bet today, kid?
The old
Now,
man
for
Terrence
the
and
question.
Phillip. Or no, they'll be like Marvin Marsh. Hey, Billy.
Saddam Hussein's official title is...
General. No?
Well, I guess that means you were wrong, children.
I'm not fat, I'm big bone.
Eric Carter. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. Blank.
That.
Well, I guess that means you were wrong, children. Chaps sure are gay. Why do cowboys wear them?
That.
Well, I guess that means you were wrong,
Let's jump
children.
straight into
Well,
a
now I'm
gameplay
doing
round.
shitty. Pizza Patrol, Pizza Patrol. Yeah, Pizza Patrol. I fucking love Pizza Patrol. I know it's a weird thing for me to get excited about, but I love it. Pizza Patrol is one of my all-time favorite mini games in this.
Pizza.
About damn time.
Hey, thanks, kid.
30 minutes, my ass.
Hey, pizza.
Hey, thanks, kid.
Here's your pizza.
Oh.
About damn time.
What? No anchovies?
Hey, thanks, kid.
Hey, pizza.
Is it even possible to actually ride a tricycle while the big wheel is in the air? I don't think it is.
Roy, who's our winner?
Our big winner today is Eric Parchman. Join us next time when we'll play Chef's Love Shack with 4 bodacious swimsuit models.
Really?
I think that does it for today's stream. But yeah, I'll see you later.